So it's the most wonderful time of the year. It is late summer, early fall thrifting. So I have one trip to share with you that is going to be great. Let's see what I found. Hey, my name is Amanda Jane. Here on my channel on Mind Your Matters, we do all things cozy, simple living. So this is one of the things that we do. We thrift. So I'm here to share a haul with you that I hope that you enjoy. I got a couple pieces, different categories. Home decor, definitely scored in that area this trip. So got some footwear. I was also out thrifting for a friend. So let's see the things that I was able to find. My entire bill only came to $111.30. And you're thinking, what on earth did you buy? I'm going to share with you a storage tote, and I know it's nothing glamorous at all. It's just Sterlite, just a neat little container. And I was thinking that my kids would be able to use this, maybe my youngest, for some schoolwork, and just put that in there and have the lid top. I'm not really in a place that I want them all to have something matchy right now, but this was like immaculate, and I know it's probably pretty cheap at the main store, but I had a discount card with me, so this ended up being from $4, went down to $3. So $3 for this container, and it's just perfectly wide enough for some books and some pages and things, and then be able to be easily carried around. So that was the general idea, but these things can be used for just about anything. Something I thrifted for a friend. Picked up these welly boots. I'm not really sure where or what store sells them. The grips were great. I always look inside. I even feel inside for toe or wear marks, and it just didn't feel like it was. Always check back in the heel, and it didn't seem to have any wear on it. Also check the heels too if there's any scuff marks from walking. This doesn't look like it was even worn more than once, enough to get 3.5 rocks in the heels. One thing that I found, usually I can never find the color of the day, it really stinks, but these were blue, $6, so half off. So these ended up being $3. You can't beat that for these boots. So these are going to a friend. It'll definitely work out seeing they're on a farm. So I was glad to be able to pick those up. In the other area of footwear, I was really on the fence about this. Actually phoned in a friend. Do you ever do that thrifting? Like, what should I do? After checking on the phone and everything, I picked up myself some women's, usually men's, women's, they're gender neutral pretty much, but I picked up literally a women's pair, size 8, just my size. And they're in that hand-picked section of Goodwill, and $60 is what it charged. But because I had a discount card, it actually took off $15. So these ended up being $45. They are a cross out from LL Bean, which if you know anything about LL Bean, the LL Bean store is in Freeport, Maine, which is actually not way too far from us. They have such high standards for their stuff that sometimes there's something wrong with it, but they still stand by this. It's still a good boot, but they're not going to sell it for a couple $100s online. It might be just a little imperfection like that, something, a little scuff that they weren't proud of. But this is a perfect pair. And as you see in the back, it wasn't even worn. Checked the bottoms, checked the inside, checked the insoles. You can always change those out if you want. The legit LL Bean insole. So, I mean, these are just great. I have a pair that I actually thrifted in the past. If you've been on my channel any length of time, I thrifted a pair, which I'll insert a picture of them. They have a blue bill, and they're a lower slide-on style. And I was looking for something like this. You know, yeah, obviously everyone likes the looks, but in Maine, we like, in the Northeast, we really do enjoy these. So for $45, I got myself a really great pair, and I'm probably gonna check out getting some wool liners that LL Bean makes for their boots, and also wearing my wool socks. It'll be a really cozy pair of shoes to wear going out, and I won't be embarrassed wearing my kick around snow tubing boots. So these are just such a great find for $45, listed for $60, but I got that $15 discount on there with my New England discount card. So I'm pretty excited about that find. So that is the footwear, one for a friend and one for me. Let's see what else we have. This item's not really decor, but I picked it up because it was new in package. I find a lot of things like that. There were a couple things I passed on, but I did pick this up. It is the Old Time Bun Warmer. So it's like a little marble slab in there, and look at this nice little basket. Now it's not like a longer burger basket, but it's got that dark color to it. There's one part where it's opened a little bit, but it's got, you know, the liner to the basket, and then you have the little marble container that goes down in there, and it'd be nice and warm to keep the buns warm. So I thought I would pick this up for a Christmas present or a birthday present or something. You know, I like to give those practical gifts sometimes, and this is kind of neat. You know, it's got the history of it, and it's like a company, what was it, Old Time Discoveries, Woodstock, Vermont. So it's a product, you know, from one of those companies. Anyway, so they had it listed for hand-picked back on 8/11, and I actually went shopping on the 20th, just Saturday. So they marked it down to 10, and then my discount card took more off. Let me see if I can find another receipt. So down from 10, it became $7.50. So $7.50 for this marble slab, and I saw a bunch of other little marble things. But this marble bread warmer thing with the basket, all ready for a gift. You can't beat that for $7.50. So I picked that up. So if you're a friend of mine and you get that for your birthday or Christmas, thrifted it. Other things that I thrifted were under the category of decor. I didn't look at clothes this time. I had recently thrifted some clothes, different things for the kids and myself. So I was really on the outlook for some people maybe changing over their decor and finding something nice, you know, people having yard sales and not selling stuff. I found this little chalkboard hanging thing here. I thought that was cute, like, I don't know, put up a little inspirational quote. I really like doing chalk art and things like that because I am a degree teacher, and even though I don't work in the formal classroom right now, I do like chalk. I like coloring with chalk. $2 regular, so that went down to $1.50. So $1.50 for this here. I thought that was super cute. Whew. One other item that I thrifted for me was this sign here. I know I don't need any more art that says stuff, I know, but I can't help myself, especially with the gold. I do like this, and the wood trim on here. There's one spot it's a little, you know, loved, but I'm gonna get a little marker and no one's gonna be the wiser at all, and it's gonna be hanging on the wall. The back of a little beat, but they were asking for $4 for this thankful sign. There's some glass pane in the front, and that went down to $3. So $3 for that. I'm pretty thankful that worked out. Here I've got my item. It's a wood holder thing. I can picture it like on a table and have, you know, different things in it. Probably like for Christmas, some pine cones and lights or something, and then something like easily to pick up and to clean up after. So it's pretty strong, pretty thick. I probably would need to paint it. I kind of like the color here, but that was $2. So this ended up being, I believe, $1.50. So 2, 3, 5 items you'll see in a second that I got actually remedied a situation that I was trying to resolve. I actually put a video out recently about decorating to destroy clutter, and I was decorating a thrifted item that I had. So I picked up some of the florals, and the floral section was so good. So good. Usually it's not. I try to look every single time. They had a whole section of these Silk Vision. I'm not really sure what company this comes from, but it's a whole bunch of Silk Vision. AC Moore maybe. 99 cents is some of these sprigs say. Some of them say $1.89. One of them say $2.09. So they're all, it was a whole section of like something that someone already put together. And this just gives me the fall vibes and the late summer vibes. I just think that it will be absolutely darling to put inside of that basket and even split it up for different projects. I always jazz up an old wreath or whatever. Anyway, so this was only $2. So I'm absolutely loving this, and I know it's going to look great in that basket. And this was a little bit more expensive, $5 for this whole section, but they just look so nice together, and they're a bit high-end. Look at these poppy-like ones, these purple flowers here, some red poppy, just beautiful. Even the stems here just make it look so real, and some just already have it arranged. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, it was $5. So both together, the $2 one went down to $1.50. So this was $1.50 right here. And the $5 one went down to $3.75. So $3.75, $2.50. So I was able to bulk these. Like, doesn't that look amazing? Gotta cut these off. But to put that in that basket, I'll insert what that looks like. But I was so excited about the floral section in my Goodwill, at least on this particular day when I was looking. Now, finally, the last two items that I thrifted for a friend. One was on the select section, and some Goodwills and Salvation and thrift stores will have that. They have their hand-picked things that they want to keep separate to keep them safe, and also people will pay a little higher price for them because they're higher end. So one of these things, hand-picked, is this beautiful piece of art. It is real hand-painted oil canvas. Here, the signature of the artist is down below, and it's just absolutely gloomy and gorgeous. I loved the sky blue. That was like the first thing that popped out to me. And this is what I thrifted for my friend. I just couldn't believe it. I knew her style basically because we had gone to Hobby Lobby together. That's a good way to know people's style. Go to Hobby Lobby, go thrifting together. But I just thought this was gorgeous. And here, the burlap backing is just so nice. So nice. So I thought this was a good pick. And this went down from the $30. It went down to $22.50. So I thought that was really good for a real painting, not a print, nothing like that. Just beautiful. And you can see the depth of the paint. Even looking right at it right now, you can see all of that. So that was a great find. Let me put this down. Second piece for my friend. This is actually pretty close to what she bought at Hobby Lobby. This is an original Target. It's like the old Target logo, 2007 bullseye design. So it looks like it came in a series of two. So there was two types. It says Across the Fields by Tracy Lane. So anyway, little bit of like Target memorabilia from 2007. Wow. It's in good condition. Someone hung it probably for a long time. There wasn't too much wear and tear on it. But they asked $5 for this, so this went down to $3.75. And do you also thrift for friends? I am that friend that's always messaging and saying, hey, does your son like these shoes? I send pictures and so on and so forth. And I like to keep in mind what people have told me that they're looking for. So keep thrifting, thrift on. And if you have enjoyed this video and it deserves a like, it is free to you, but it means the world to me if you would like this video and share it with a friend maybe. And if you would also like to stay and subscribe, more content will be coming out. Thank you for checking out all of my finds today. And I hope that you have a wonderful day until I see you next time. And I will catch you in the next video. See you later. Bye.